welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the second day of 10 days of top 10. Today I'm going to be talking about concealers. Now I freaking love concealers. I love concealers because they can hide your mistakes, your sleepless night, your past life, literally everything. If you are not fond of concealing, let me just tell you, you've not found the right concealer, just like now you've not found the right man and that's why you hate all men. But today I'm going to be talking about my favorite concealers for 2019. This list is precisely for 2019 for some things that might have launched in 2019 or I have used in 2019. I have more lists from previous years, so please make sure you check them out as well because you will get to know more about the type of concealers that I love. So yes, without any further ado, let's just get into the video. The first concealer I want to talk about is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. NARS now has a store in Bombay at duty free, so that's great. I hope it launches like pan India really soon as well. But this is what the concealer looks like. I also love their soft matte concealer and I've completely finished it. It doesn't even have one particle of concealer in it, so those are the two concealers I really love. I feel like these concealers would suit any skin tone. They give such beautiful coverage. They don't look heavy or cakey on the under eye. Even this one is about to get over, so I'm really sad about that. Someone has to travel to Mumbai soon and then take an international flight just to buy this. Actually, I might as well just buy it from the international place that I'm flying to. So yes, this one is love. The second concealer I have is the YSL Touche Eclat. I really like how this looks on my skin. It just brightens up the skin without, again, not looking cakey at all. I am not the biggest fan of the clickety thing right here. This is the limited edition packaging, but the product inside is the same. This is one of the cult favorite concealers that has been in the market for a while now. Although I'm not too sure about their shade range. On some pages I see more shades, on some pages I don't see a lot of shades, but personally for me, I really like this concealer. If you can spend the moolah, I would really suggest you go for this because it's so natural, so beautiful. It photographs really well, sits on the skin really well. I really like this one. I have two concealers from PAC, so let's talk about each one of them one by one. The first one I have is the PAC Spotlight Ready Liquid Concealer. Now this is more liquidy. It's just so beautiful. I feel it's slightly on the drying side, like ever so slightly on the drying side, so make sure you moisturize your under eyes well in advance. You moisturize your skin and you just prep it really nicely before you apply this. But this one has such a beautiful coverage. It just hides everything. I love it for the coverage aspect. I think this is going to be much better for oilier skin types. If you're dry, again, just follow whatever route that I've told you if you want to use this. Now, for drier skin people, we have the PAC Take Cover Concealer. This one is like a tube with a doe foot applicator, so I really like that. And this one is more creamier than the Spotlight Ready Concealer. Now, this one can be slightly drying, but this one is more nourishing. So if you have drier skin, I would totally suggest you go for this. Again, this has beautiful coverage and both of them have like a really nice shade range as well. So that's great. PAC has stores, so you can go in and check out what colors you want to see for yourself, and both of these were launched in 2019. I really think PAC killed it with their base launches this year. The next concealer I have is the Bolly Glow Duo Concealer. This is the Selfie Ready Conceal and Correct Duo. Now these are, I think, come in 6 shades and all of them come with a corrector named Masala Chai. I think that's Masala Chai. And the other side comes with a concealer color. So you can correct and conceal if you want to correct, but even if you don't, the concealer in itself is so beautiful. It's a very gel-like consistency. Again, it sits really beautifully on the skin. It's neither too hydrating nor too drying. It's somewhere in between. I really like how this concealer fares. Again, it would suit a lot of different skin types and that's why it makes it to my list. Next up on the list, we have the MAC 24 Hour Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer. This is what it looks like. Now, I've talked about this one in a couple of different videos. This is not my particular shade, but I really like how this concealer is. Now, the Pro Long Wear by MAC is a cult favorite, but I find it slightly on the drying side, while this one is super nourishing. It's great to wear on the under eyes. Your under eyes feel really well. And this one, again, has a lot of coverage to it. It's super long lasting. So if you're someone who wants to wear makeup for longer periods of time and you don't find something that's like super durable, this one would be a really nice option. Plus, again, it's so good with the coverage, so highly recommend this one. Next up on the list, I have NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. This is what it looks like. The foundation was in my list yesterday as well. Again, this concealer, it will hide everything. everything. It's so good, you guys. I really like how this concealer hides up everything without being too cakey or too dry. Those were my two main points while selecting the concealers. They have to have beautiful coverage and they're not supposed to be too dry. And this one passes both of the tests. Then I have the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. This is finally available in India as well. I think I talked about this in my last list as well. That point this wasn't available in India and now it is. Again, this is so high on coverage. It also has a metal tip which I really like. This is very cooling on the eye as well. So that's something I like. And plus the shades, they're just beyond amazing. Supremely high coverage, creamy, blends like a dream. Love this one. Second last on the list is the Kiko Skin Tone Concealer. This is what it looks like. Definitely not my shade. This is more like a corrector for my skin right now. But why I like this concealer is because again it has that gel-like consistency. Not super hydrating, not super drying, somewhere in between, perfect for almost all skin types. This one is not supremely high on coverage. This is more lower on coverage. So if you're someone who's not into like super high coverage and you want something that's great for everywhere, maybe if you just want to use a concealer, no foundation, just a concealer only on your problem areas, and you want something that's not super detectable, this is the one to go for. It will cover up things but it still won't look detectable is what I'm trying to say. Last on my list is the Benefit Boing Airbrush Concealer. This is what it looks like. It comes in this tub. Now let me just quickly tell you why this makes it to my list. There are a couple of concealers from Benefit that look exactly like this, and one of them is something I don't like at all, so don't get confused with that one. But I like this one only for spot correction. I'm not recommending this particularly for all over your under eyes or anywhere highlighting per se, because I feel like this one is better for just spot correction and not like in a very big area. So if you're someone who has a lot of acne scars, or if you have anything that you want to hide up in a like smaller manner, this is the one to go for. This is great to clean up your eyebrows. This is great to do like a cut crease or something of that sort. Wouldn't particularly recommend this if you want to do all out highlighting, because I feel like this is slightly on the drier side for this. Not that it dries your eyes down, but the paste in itself, it feels slightly on the drier side for that. So I would highly recommend it for spot correction because this works beautifully for spot correction. I love the NARS Soft Matte, as I said, like that also comes in a tub soft matte if you want to like conceal properly and do all of that stuff. But if you're looking for something that's great for spot correction, maybe melasma or anything of that sort, if you're looking for something that will correct your spots, this one will really work nicely. So yes, with that I complete my day 2 of 10 days of top 10. Let me know what was your favorite concealer for 2019 and I would love to check that out as well. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new list. Till then, take care. Bye. The bye goes like bye. Bye guys.